Good evening, everybody. How you doing? Red Sox Nation, you have shown up in force once again, and you're in for a very special evening. We formally induct the 2024 class's memorable moment. 4 new members into the Red Sox Hall of Fame tonight, while also honoring the legacy and community impact of Tim and Stacy Wakefield through the presentation of the 2024 Fenway Honors Award. We will honor some of the best to ever do it in a Red Sox uniform. And to honor them right here, on this crown jewel of a ballpark, on the field itself is absolutely perfect. We're so grateful you could all join us here tonight to celebrate this amazing group of Red Sox legends. The Fenway Honors Award is a lasting legacy created in 2016 by our own Larry Lucchino to recognize one individual or one organization for charitable contributions throughout our communities. Tonight, we instead pay tribute to 2 remarkable people who left us too soon and left behind a legacy that redefines what it means to make an impact off the field. To present this Fenway Honors Award, please welcome to the stage the chairman of both the Red Sox and Red Sox Foundation, Tom Warner, and Fenway Sports Group partner and Red Sox Foundation board member, Linda Henry.
As we come together tonight to honor Elaine Steward, Trot Nixon, Jonathan Papelbon, Dustin Pedroia, and Billy Rohr's remarkable one-hitter in 1967, we celebrate the enduring legacies of Tim and Stacy Wakefield. We're blessed to welcome Tim and Stacy's most cherished legacy, Bree and Trevor Wakefield.
Bree and Trevor, it is with immense pride and heartfelt admiration that we present you with the Fenway Honors in recognition of your mom and your dad. They were extraordinary individuals. Their legacy lives on through you, inspiring us all to be better, kinder, and more compassionate.
We now turn to the Red Sox Hall of Fame, and to get things started, it's the 2024 class's memorable moment. In the impossible dream season of 1967, one young 21-year-old made his major league debut early in the season. He didn't just make it anywhere. His first time standing in a major league game on a major league mound was on the road, in the Bronx, at Yankee Stadium's opening day, facing Whitey Ford. Clearly, he was not intimidated. Instead, that day, that outing, that moment became the backdrop for what would be an historic and memorable moment from an incredible season.
Billy Rohr's one-hitter, April 14, 1967, Red Sox memorable moment. On April 14, 1967, Billy Rohr made his major league debut in Yankee Stadium at only 21 years old. Opposing future Hall of Fame pitcher Whitey Ford, he came within 1 pitch of becoming the first major leaguer ever to throw a no-hitter in his debut. With 2 outs and 2 strikes in the bottom of the 9th inning, he allowed a single to Elston Howard before retiring Charlie Smith for the final out of a 3-0 Red Sox victory. Boston would go on to win the AL pennant with a record of 92-70 in their impossible dream.
Please welcome to the stage, Billy Rohr. Billy, take us back to that day in April of 1967. What do you remember the most?
I think what I remember the most, Tom, is that the night before that game, my roommate Jim Lonborg, who's here tonight, took me out to dinner, and then I thanked him by keeping him up most of the night trying to go over the Yankee hitters.
All of the night, he said.
I, of course, recall Carl's catch out in left field. people asked me what did I think between the time he hit it and the time Carl caught it. And the good news there is it was about 1 second of elapsed time, so you didn't have to think about much. The other thing I recall frequently is all the kids from New York hanging over the edge of the warm-up facility telling me what Whitey Ford was about to do to me and all my friends from Boston.
What were the top half of those later innings like when you're in the dugout and you haven't given up a hit yet?
I was pretty sure that I had developed some intrinsic sense of eczema or something else that was terribly transmittable, because nobody would speak to me, and then pretty soon nobody would sit next to me, and that went on for the rest of the game.
Until it was over, because it went to the very last batter, or the batter before that.
And then they all came out and said, "Nice job."
Tonight we embrace you for your incredible night on the mound, that performance. What does this night mean?
Well, it's just an absolute joy to come back to Boston again and say hello to some folks that I haven't seen in a very long time, and have some people come up to me and say, "Gee, you must be Billy Rohr, would you sign this?" And I have not the remotest idea how they know that or why they care, but they do, and I appreciate it.
Billy, we appreciate you. Thank you. Congratulations, Billy.
Thank you.
It's a moment we're proud to memorialize. The moment we will remember the near no-hitter and incredible opening day in New York for Billy Rohr. Now it's our honor to welcome 4 members to the Red Sox Hall of Fame, starting with our non-uniformed awardee. To present this award, we welcome to the podium Fenway Sports Group CEO and Boston Red Sox President and CEO, Sam Kennedy.
I am honored to be here tonight to help induct one of my front office teammates into the Red Sox Hall of Fame. Elaine has witnessed firsthand more Red Sox history than most of us who have been with the organization for a long, long time. She was hired back, sorry Elaine, in 1988. Today, she helps navigate every legal obstacle facing the club as Vice President and Assistant General Counsel. To call Elaine a trailblazer is an understatement.
Elaine Weddington Steward, Boston, 1988 till the present. Elaine Stewart joined the Red Sox in 1988 as an intern in the legal department. She broke a significant barrier in Major League Baseball in 1990 as the first woman and only the second African American to be named assistant general manager for a team. During her time as assistant GM, the Red Sox earned 4 postseason berths, won the 1990 and 1995 AL East titles, and averaged 86 wins during a 7-year stretch from 1995 through 2001. In 2002, she returned to the Red Sox legal department and eventually became Senior VP and Assistant General Counsel for Fenway Sports Group. At the time of her induction, she had worked more than 36 years in the Red Sox organization.
Elaine, we welcome you to the Boston Red Sox Hall of Fame. Elaine Weddington Steward, congratulations.
You were named Assistant General Manager in 1990, the first female, just the second person of color to rise to that point. Did you realize at the time what a trailblazer you were? Did it ever occur to you that you were going where other people had not been able to go?
I was aware of it, but I knew that I had to do well in the position, so I just was very focused. And yes, I did know that in that environment that it was a big deal, but I knew that I had to go and do my job the best that I could.
What advice do you have to a young girl, a person of color, looking to get into baseball and saying maybe, well, it's too tough. The odds are against me. What do you say to them?
I think the most important thing that we can bring is our own authentic self and not trying to be what you think somebody else wants you to be. I think that sets the stage for success.
To be here, to be recognized by the team, to have people here cheering, what does it mean to you?
You know, it was very humbling. Pam Kim was the one that told me that I was being inducted, and she came with Raquel Pereira and Marcita Thompson, and they surprised me. I am floored, but I am deeply honored.
We're so happy to have you here tonight. Congratulations, Elaine.
Thank you so much.
Elaine Weddington Steward, a member of the Boston Red Sox Hall of Fame. It is fitting that we are out here on the dirt this evening for our next inductee, a four-time All-Star. This reliever holds several franchise records, including most career saves. He's a beloved member of Red Sox Nation. He played 7 seasons for the club and closed out the 2007 World Series. Jonathan Papelbon.
Jonathan Robert Papelbon, Boston, 2005 through 2011. Jonathan Papelbon was named Boston's 2006 Rookie of the Year and Pitcher of the Year after recording an 0.92 ERA with 35 saves in his first full Major League season. A four-time All-Star with Boston, 2006 through 09, he appeared in 396 Red Sox games after being drafted by the club in 2003. He held several franchise records at the time of his induction, including most career saves, 219, most saves in a rookie season, 35 in 2006, and most consecutive seasons with 30 or more saves, 6, 2006 through 11, and it recorded the most saves in Fenway Park history with 105. He earned 7 postseason saves for Boston, most notably recording the final out of the 2007 World Series.
What does this mean to you tonight? What does it mean to be in the Red Sox Hall of Fame?
So to me, the biggest thing is like who I'm going in with. So Trot and Dustin were 2 guys to me that Trot when I came up and Dustin who I came up through the minor leagues with. For me to be inducted with those 2 type of players means the world to me. I viewed myself as an everyday player. I wanted to affect the game, 75 to 80 times a season. I didn't want to go out there and pitch, once every 5th day. And to me, being able to go into the Hall of Fame with 2 guys who I think nobody played better right field than Trot, and nobody played a better second baseman than Dustin. So, yeah, to me, that's the most special thing.
I feel the 07 team doesn't get enough credit, right? People think about 04, and rightly so. That broke 86 years, and they came back from 3-0. But I often say 07 gets overlooked because it just took care of business, kind of from the start of the season. It was just a good team.
The 04 team started the culture, started the way of the Red Sox with Trot and Theo and Kevin Millar and David Ortiz with all the clutch hits he had. But the ability to be able to continue that and do it year after year is what's so hard. And I just tried to follow in suit to what they were doing. And to me, there's no better place to do that than in Boston. We've been through a lot, man, but this is what makes this organization run, and it always will, and you can't hide that.
We couldn't be happier for you, ladies and gentlemen. We thank you, Jonathan Papelbon. Our next honoree, an integral part of the 2004 World Series champion Boston Red Sox. Donning a Red Sox uniform for more than 1,000 games in his career, he is a top 20 Red Sox hitter in home runs and slugging percentage. He was the ultimate dirt dog, giving everything he had every time he took the field.
Christopher Trotman Nixon, Trot, Boston 1996, 1998 through 2006. Known for his hard-nosed style of play, Trot Nixon ranks 4th in Red Sox history with 869 games played in right field. Boston's first selection of the 1993 June draft, number 7 overall, recorded an OPS of at least 800 in 7 consecutive seasons from 1999 through 2005, and hit 24 or more home runs in each season from 2001 through 03, earning team MVP honors in 2001. He batted .278 in his Red Sox career with an .845 OPS, 133 home runs, 523 RBI, and 547 runs scored. The 2004 World Series champion appeared in 38 postseason games for Boston, notably hitting a walk-off home run in Game 3 of the 2003 ALDS and adding 3 more home runs in the 2003 ALCS.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Red Sox Hall of Famer Trot Nixon. Congrats, Trot. You were drafted way back in June of 1993. Boston loves a dirt dog, and they quickly named you a dirt dog.
Yeah.
When did you start to feel that connection with the fans and realize that the way you play baseball is exactly what they want from their players?
I felt like, you know, they're going to hold me to a very high standard. I need to make sure that I bring it every night that I possibly can. I wanted to impress the fans. I wanted the fans to realize that I'm no different than them. I'm going to come out here and work just as hard as they do on a daily basis, and then hopefully help this team win championships.
Finally, and it's fitting, we got a couple raindrops now.
Yeah.
Your last game in a Red Sox uniform, Tito pulls you out, I think with 2 outs in that 5th inning to get that ovation coming in. What was that like, last walk in from right field?
I obviously love this fan base. I wanted to start here, I wanted to end here, but it just didn't happen that way. You know, I was glad that I got an opportunity to kind of soak it all in, the fans. But the fans really, you guys have no idea how much you mean to me personally. I had no idea in 1993 that I was going to be spoiled as much as I was. And not only is this the greatest sports town in America, but it's also the greatest sports towns in the world. You know, all I wanted to do in this game was to make you proud, to make my mom and dad proud, my family proud, my wife, my 2 boys. Hopefully I did that most of the time. I know I wasn't perfect all the time, but I want my boys to know that they made me really proud. I love all you guys. Thank you, Red Sox organization, for all you've done for me and my family. I'm eternally grateful.
Trot Nixon, Red Sox Hall of Famer. Congratulations. Our final inductee played his entire career right over there at second base, collecting countless accolades across 17 years with the Red Sox. Rookie of the Year, AL MVP, 4 Gold Gloves, and most importantly to all of us, 3 World Series championships. You can call him Petey, you can call him the Laser Show, but from this day forward, call him a Red Sox Hall of Famer, Dustin Pedroia.
Dustin Louis Pedroia, Boston 2006 through 2019. Dustin Pedroia spent his entire 17-year professional career with the Red Sox after being drafted in 2004. The 3-time World Series champion, 2007, 2013, and 2018, started at second base in all 51 of Boston's postseason games from 2007 through 17. Accolades include the 2007 AL Rookie of the Year, 2008 AL MVP, 4 Gold Glove Awards, 2008, 11, 13, and 14, and a 2008 Silver Slugger Award. The 4-time All-Star made 11 consecutive opening day starts from 2007 through 17. In his career, he batted .299 with 1,805 hits, 140 home runs, 394 doubles, 725 RBI, 922 runs scored, and 138 stolen bases. At the time of his induction, he ranked among the top 10 in Red Sox history in several categories, including hits, 8th, doubles, 6th, and steals, 6th.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Red Sox Hall of Famer Dustin Pedroia. Listen, almost 20 years to the day since you were drafted by the Red Sox. You're sitting here inducted in the Hall of Fame. What does it mean to you?
This is home to me. It's very special. You know, I look at it, every team had a chance to pick me, and it was the Red Sox. So I was fortunate enough to be here my entire career and you know, build so many relationships and, you know, build a home here, and it's special.
2008 didn't end the way you wanted, but you win the American League MVP.
I only talk about it when I need to talk trash and like mic drop it, like, hey, I was the best player on planet Earth for 1 year. So if anybody ever talks trash to me, I just be like, nah, man.
2013, what the team did for this city, I don't think can ever be explained to somebody from outside this city. You know, I know the players on the team will always say the city lifted the team, but in so many ways, the team lifted the city. But it was a special connection that year. What was that like?
I can't even explain it. You know, I think all the guys knew that we had to, even if we weren't good enough, we had to find a way to win. And I think everybody pushed themselves and each other to try to bring a smile to somebody's face. And because we knew what everybody was going through. I mean, you heard David's speech. I mean, that's what we all felt that. So we tried to do anything we could to win and bring joy to and overcome what had happened to the city.
The beards, the craziness. You might not have been the most talented group of individual players, but you were by far the most determined and hardest working team.
Yeah, like I always tell everybody, I mean, the most talented team doesn't win every year. The team that plays together and wants it more than the other team, they will win. And that was us. I mean, we were not going to be denied. It didn't matter who we faced. I mean, we faced like 5 Cy Young Award winners in a row, and we beat them all. So it doesn't really matter. We were determined to do something special, and it happened.
We started with almost 20 years to the day of you being drafted. You're sitting here being inducted into the Hall of Fame. That 20-year interval, the back of your baseball card has one team on it, Boston Red Sox. What does that mean?
That's pretty cool. I never thought of that. That's pretty cool. I don't know. I mean, that was my thing and I was lucky to play for the best ownership, the front office, everybody. I mean, and they knew I wanted to stay here, and they made it happen. So I'm truly grateful for everybody. And when I step in here, this is everybody's family. Like, I came in today, and the guys at the door, I'm hugging them, and it's like I never left. So I just want to thank everybody. This has been a dream come true to be able to play for this organization.
Thank you for being here tonight, Dustin.
I'm wet.
Congratulations.
What about you?
You're wet, I'm wet. Let's get out of here. Hall of Famer Dustin Pedroia.